So these are just some of our family pictures. This is my wedding, myself and my sisters. Lisa is the one who passed away of Huntington's. This is a picture of my mom. I believe this is her graduation portrait from high school. And my grandpa had Huntington's disease. We didn't know he had it because we didn't know Huntington's was in our family until my mom was diagnosed. Huntington's disease is a genetic disease that can be passed from a parent to a child. So anyone who has it, their children have a 50% chance of developing the disease. It's basically a combination of Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and ALS. About 200,000 people per year are affected by Huntington's disease. My mom passed away at the age of 49 when I was in about 4th grade. So I think around 1985 was when we knew something was wrong. And then my sister also developed symptoms and passed away in 2011 of Huntington's disease, and she was also 49. As our adult life went on and we got married, we always knew that we wanted to do something to help. We didn't know what that was for years and years. And then when we bought our farm 5 years ago, we realized that we needed to bless other people in some way. And in 2017, that all started to develop into Harvest Hope Farm. My niece sent me a link or posted a link on Facebook about these special sheep. It was a Facebook link for a farm in rural southern Minnesota, and they were raising these sheep to help with Huntington's disease. I started following the links and got in touch with Shepherd's Gift for GM1, which is in South Dakota. First, I called and asked about getting involved with them, and they said no, that they had enough farms raising the sheep. And I don't like getting no for an answer. So then I was persistent, and I sent them my family's story and told them about my sister and my mom passing away from Huntington's disease. And I got a call in middle of September, and they said, we have some sheep for you. Our special sheep carry a glyco sugar that people with Huntington's disease are lacking. Our ewes that we have, we breed the gene into them. So we're breeding lambs that carry the glyco sugar. When our lambs are about 12 weeks old, those that carry the glyco sugar, they go back to glycoscience research in Brookings, South Dakota. And then they harvest the glyco sugar in them. The broad mission of Harvest Hope Farm is to enhance the well-being of others, and doing that through a farm experience and connecting them with the farm.
Teaching them about sustainability, about good soil, about seeds, how to plant things, how things grow. That whole sowing and reaping that harvest was really something that was important to us, because so many times kids in the city, they don't realize where their food comes from or how it's growing. And so getting 6-year-olds to 13-year-olds out on our farm, they're each in charge of a 4-foot by 6-foot garden box. They had to work the soil, treat the soil, and then the most important piece, that we were going to give everything that we grew away to people in need in the Fargo-Moorhead area.
One of our programs we have is Foster a Ewe, and people can basically adopt one of our special sheep. They come out, they get to name it. We have an event where they all come out at once. They get to meet the little lambs. They get to name their ewe. Through doing that, we have met several people that we had no idea that Huntington's disease was in their family, and they didn't know it was in our family.
Having developed those relationships and having been able to be around the community for the last 19 years has helped solidify and help to be able to, for others to support what we are doing, just because I think that support comes from us just being real.
As a family member and as a child who's at risk of Huntington's disease, you really become very aware of your own behaviors and your own actions. Watching my sister go through it was very sad. I mean, I'm 45. I feel pretty good that I don't have it, but it could show up anytime. It is a rare disease worldwide, which is one of the issues we run into as far as funding for research and funding for just working for a treatment and a cure. When we have people come out who specifically are affected by Huntington's disease, I want them to leave knowing that they're cared about and that people haven't forgotten about what they're going through. I believe that my generation will be or should be the last generation to have to worry about being diagnosed with Huntington's. I really have that hope.